So I have my coffee here. It is 2:11 in the morning. So this is the kind of thing that happens when I have a full-time job from 6 a.m. to 2:30 in the afternoon. I always wonder how, because I never know when I'm going to be able to paint or have the energy. And so, I find myself waking up at these crazy hours, and then I can't go back to sleep. Coffee. I was thinking about that. Just as a side note, it is hard when you're first starting. I really want to paint a lot more, obviously. Then there's this thing where, I'm single, so I support myself. I love it, it's just, you have to do everything yourself. I just was musing. I have to be at work at 6. Normally I get up at 4. And I just wanted to, see how you guys do it, I'm sure when you're first starting, I've only started since February of this year, so it's only about 8 months, 7 months. And then I have 4 paintings going at the same time, which I like that. I had another point I wanted to speak about. I can't mention. I can't remember it. It's like I was watching this artist vlog, this younger woman, and I think she's in the UK. And it seems like these people just have all this time. That's all they do is paint. I had 1 month off for leave of absence in the summer. And when I first started, and it was wonderful. Every day got to get up and just be in the moment and paint and not have my mind on anything else. I could do my meditation, I could go for a walk, organize my studio. It's not like I had to think of ideas. The ideas come to me. I know that I'm a lot older than some of these younger artists that they just seem to have found like things very young in life. And that's just humanity evolving. Things are going to get that way. The younger ones coming in, they know, we had to go through it. Or at least I did. I had to go through, 20 some years. Well, in the entertainment business in Hollywood, and that was a great experience. Taught me a lot. Taught me a lot about being overworked, really. I can't complain. The job I have is only 8 hours a day. And I get to drive to Malibu, California, where I work, and look at the Pacific Ocean. So I do really have the ideal job. My thing is, if you have any suggestions, I know this is something I have to figure out. I want to figure out how to be a full-time artist. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. The whole point of this little reverie at, 2:30 in the morning. So yeah, that's all I had to share. Today I'm drawing with paint, so it's fun and I just want to play and I want to have fun with it and just be like a kid. So I've made some shapes, just basic. This is the fun part where you can just do whatever you feel like. I had an idea in my head of these arches. This color, this Kelly green, and ultramarine in the back as an anchor. I like to try to get some content together on Sundays um, so that I can make some shorts during the week because I work 6 to 2:30 every day. And today I'm going to get something, but I can do one full-length video a week is about what I can handle, and it's not usually very long. 10 minutes, 12, 15, which is fine. You don't do a painting in an hour. Well, you know what I mean. I can do, what I'm doing is like I go so far and then the next episode, continue that painting until it's done. The one I just released is 44 minutes, which is the longest one I've done. And it's actually the entire painting process of one painting. And I'm really proud of that painting. And that's my longest video. So most of them are about 15 minutes. And that's fine. I'm happy with that. And I had a hiatus of a couple weeks, so my algorithm is like kicking, it's just not. I notice when then I post shorts like day after day after day, for like 4 days in a row, I get a lot of subscribers that way. So I'm going to try really hard to stick with it. Just have to, one of those things that I have to do. I did feel like painting today, which is great. But, some weekends, you want to be lazy, you know what I mean? So this painting, I love the forms and I also like the composition. It's going to be really fun. I love painting big. It helped me loosen up this morning. And right now, I'm going to take a short break and have some tea.